Let's jump right into step 6 and talk about focus. When we all start off on our journey to success, we feel unstoppable. We feel that way for a few days, and some of us make it a few weeks and some a few months. We never say we're going to give up because we no longer want the mission. We only give up because we lose focus on the mission. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down on the top of your notepad on something that you look at every day, and I want you to rewrite it every day. Don't just look at it. I want you to write it and tell yourself, I will no longer lose focus on the mission. The mission will remain top of my list at all times. You have to understand that your mission is not just for you. Your mission is to benefit those around you. We talked about dominating yourself and getting rid of excuses and knowing who you are as a brand and who you're targeting and what actions to take. We talked about why are you doing it and who are you doing it for and who's going to benefit from it. So you have to understand that that's what you're focused on. You're focused on the mission because the mission benefits everyone around you, not just you. See, listen, when I stop saying, Pierre, this is for you, Pierre, you're going to get this, Pierre, this is how it's going to be for you. No, this is how it's going to be for those that are around me. I started to look at it differently. It made it easier for me to stay focused on the mission because I understand that the mission is for a greater cause. So now when I look at it, I'm like, yup, Pierre, understand you're not going to stay focused for 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, but your mission is to stay focused on staying focused. Focus needs a lot of time. If you know that being unfocused makes everything blurry, and when things get blurry, it brings frustration, that means focus needs a lot of your attention. That means every day you have to remind yourself, so I need you to write it. I'm saying it twice because I need you to understand the importance of it. You need to write, I will stay focused today. I will not lose focus of the mission. And remind yourself every daggone day. And then I need you to ask yourself, who does this mission benefit? Like, why do I want this mission? Why? So you heard me say, we talked about it before. Why do I want this? Why do I want this? Why do I want this? You have to know why. Who is it going to benefit? Who is it? So what I want you to do is when you say why I want this mission and you write it down and you're detailed about it to where it's clear, I want you to write 5 benefits to you achieving this mission. 5. 5 benefits. Why do you want to achieve this? I know if I achieve this mission, right? Let me back up. I know when I achieve this mission, my son will benefit, my daughter will benefit, my wife will benefit, the people that follow me will benefit, I will benefit. I'm last. I'm last on this equation. Why? Because it makes no sense for me to get there first. How do I bring them with me? I want them to come with me. I want us all to rise. I want everybody who's a part of this to be at that final destination and celebrate the mission the same way I'm celebrating it. See, because when I watch them celebrate it and they're smiling and they're laughing and they're enjoying it, I'm like, wow, we did it. We did it. Like, we made this happen. So I'm telling you, when I say, yep, I want my son to benefit, I'm writing down why. What do I want him to benefit? What are the benefits? What do I want him to have? When I say my daughter, what do I want her to have? How will she benefit? My wife, what do I want her to have? How will she benefit? Those that follow, how will they benefit? What will they have? What will they achieve? What will their life look like because we arrive at the destination? What will I have? I'm going to have my soul. My soul's going to feel good. And when my soul feels good, it allows me to produce more. Why? Because I want my soul to feel good. You see, you need to understand these things. You need to understand that when you lose focus, it hurts those. It hurts those around you. It hurts those that depend on you. You must stay focused. And the last thing I need you to ask yourself is, who will suffer if you quit? If you quit, who will suffer? Who will lose? Whose life will go in the opposite direction because you quit? And this is one that's hard to answer. Why? Because there's people watching you and you don't even know they're watching you. But when you quit, you give them permission to quit too. But right now they're hanging on. They're like, man, I can't quit because I'm watching this person and they're going and they're going and they're going through struggles, but they keep going, and I can't quit. Why? Because they're not quitting and I'm not doing as bad as they're doing and they keep going. But when you let go, like boom, and you're falling, you're telling everybody who's watching you, the ones you know and the ones you don't know, you're telling them, yep, it's all right to quit. So see, by you letting go, by you giving up, you're helping somebody else to become a quitter. And I understand that now. Before, I never paid it no mind. But listen to me. My son said to me last night, he said, Dad, he said, when we're sitting here and I'm looking at mom and I'm looking at my sister and I'm looking at me and then I look over at you and I'm like, man, I'm going to put a post on my social media and that post is going to say, you got to treat your wife, you got to treat your kids the way my dad treats his wife and kids, and I'm telling you, they'll be happy. I was humbled. Like, I almost cried. My son's 18 years old, and he's posting about his dad. Like, yo, my dad is treating his wife and treating his kids in this way, in this manner. And that's how I want to be. My son, 18, this is what he's saying. It's not because I'm a genius. It's because I'm focused on getting them a better life than I ever had in my life. So I want to know who is going to benefit from you doing what you do. Who is going to suffer for you letting go? You have to understand, and not who is going to suffer, but how are they going to suffer? You see that? Listen, every question is tied in to give you a reason to push forward. See, we'll quit on ourselves and we'll give up on ourselves over and over and over again. But at some point, there's something out there that you just won't give up for. You just won't give up on. There's something out there. Like, listen, I'm going to be honest. Most men, like, listen, you're going to get your little one-bedroom apartment and you'll ride or die in that crib. It'll be a bachelor crib. You got a bed. You got a TV. You good. You don't need nothing else. You get that woman in your life and you fight like you never fought before. Your focus changes. Why? Because you know there's somebody else you want to make happy. See, for ourselves, us men don't fight the same. We don't fight the same. We don't do the things that we know we need to be doing. We do enough to get by. And women, listen, let's be honest. Women, when it's just you do what you want to do. You go out, you get dressed, you look fly, you enjoy your life, you enjoy your vacations. But the minute you have some babies, it changes. The minute you have babies, like, your focus changes. It's all about the kids. You run around, you ain't tripping about the way you look, but your kid gonna look right. Your kid's gonna be in an environment that's gonna be the best for them. You're like, you know what? I'm practicing abstinence because I don't want no man around my children until I know that man is the man. See, your focus changes. So no, who's going to suffer if you let go? Who's going to suffer when you lose focus? Who's going to benefit when you keep your focus? You got to keep this on your mind and you got to be clear. This system will help you. It's ABC 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, it's not complicated. Not because I don't want to complicate it. It's complicated because I don't know how to complicate it. And I know it doesn't need to be complicated to survive. I promise you, if you follow it and you go step by step by step by step by step, and you keep repeating the steps, everything that you want, you will get it. I'll see you on the next video.